Mimi, thank you. We had the first real snow of the season over the weekend, and those frigid temperatures mean delays in school closings this morning.
Now, for those schools still in session, it's time to pull out the real winter gear this morning. Sunrise reporter Chris Kirshner live at Kitley Elementary School on the south side with the mistakes parents most often make when it comes to getting their kids ready and out the door. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Julia. And especially this winter, because it's been so mild, you might have to dust off some of the gloves and hats. Okay, those of us in TV that are out here on the roads that cover the cold weather, we're kind of used to this, so we've got it down to a science. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. I've got kind of a thinner turtleneck, okay, at the very base layer here. Then I've got a warmer jacket that's really an insulating jacket that covers that. And then I have my winter coat, which is going to protect me from the snow, the rain, the wind, those kind of elements. I've got a hat, I've got gloves. Those are the things to keep in mind. But sometimes that doesn't always happen when you're sending the kids off to school. Here in Franklin Township, they do have classes. They are in session. Lindley is the principal here. Lindley, what are some of the challenges that parents have or some of the mistakes they make when it comes to dressing their kids for school?
Sometimes they forget to add boots or a hat or gloves or even a coat, or the kids may put it in their backpack and not wear it. We really encourage our parents to make sure that they have those layers on, have their hands covered and their heads covered.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times teenagers are the ones that think, oh, I can wear shorts and my flip-flops even on a cold day like today. Not the case.
No, not at all. We don't have to worry about that so much with the little ones. We just want to make sure if they're standing at the bus stop that they have a hat on, gloves, many layers, and a coat that's warm.
Let's talk recess real quick. Doubtful you'll have recess today, but that's something to keep in mind when you're sending them to school. They might think, well, they'll be in the car, then they're in the classroom, so not that big of a deal. But recess.
Right. The recess decision is based at the building level, sometimes even the specific teacher level, based on the child's age and some of the dynamics that make up the classroom. But we do not send them outside if it is 0 or below wind chill.
Okay, let's show you again. We've got this made. Take a look at your screen. This is what we're talking about. Again, when we talk about dressing in layers, that first layer is that thin layer. You want to be able to get the moisture off their skin. The second layer, that's the one that insulates a little bit. And then the third layer, that's the one that protects them from the moisture, from the elements, from the wind, that kind of thing. So even if they don't have a coat, I know some of you don't, just make sure you dress them in layers. No tennis shoes. Try to get those boots and double layer the socks as well. A hat's very important, Bruce and Julia.
Yeah, it certainly is. All right, Chris Kirshner live for us this morning. Thanks.